Hello, my name is Muthoni Muchiri, and welcome to today's Nairobi News. I graduated from University of New South Wales, which is in Sydney, Australia, where I did Bachelor of Media in Journalism and Communications. And then as soon as I was done, I knew that I wanted to come back home to Kenya, so I came back, and I've been here ever since. It's been about 2 years since I came back. I did my high school here, primary and high school here, and when I finished year 11, which is now the GCSE system, I finished year 11 and I moved now to Sydney, and then that's when I started my foundation and then university. I have one older sister, her name is Wangari, and I have one younger brother, his name is Jenga. And yeah, so 3 of us. For the majority of my life, I've grown up in Nairobi, but I've also, when I was very young, we used to live in Botswana, I've lived in Rwanda, a few countries around Europe, but the majority of my life is Nairobi, and that's where my heart is, in Nairobi. I float by. I can ask for hot water, I can say I don't have money. It's a good one to know. And I can, just a few things, but not like I can't speak Kikuyu. We went for Kikuyu lessons, so there was genuine intent to learn, but it just doesn't stay in my mind as hard as I wanted to. I'm definitely more towards trousers. Mine is more practical, chic elegance, if I had to pick words. But for me, I think for me, jewelry is my staple. My hair is natural. It's been natural for as long as I can remember. I think I relaxed my hair once, and then I went swimming, and then it went swimming also. It also went with the water. So since that time, I normally keep my hair in braids. My hair is rarely out. But I would say my hair is natural because of my big sister. Like influence. My sister's hair is natural, and it's like down the middle of her back. She's what you call a naturalista in every way. She makes her own hair oils. So I'm a byproduct of like her success. She makes them, and I'm like, thanks, me too. I enjoy traveling. So even if it's just a quick trip to Naivasha or, Nakuru or even Diani, if we can go further than this. But if I'm in Nairobi, I like to hang out with my siblings and my close friends quite a bit. We're a very tight bunch of people, so you'd rarely find one without the other if we're all like free. And I also have like a YouTube channel that I own myself, and when I can, I like to put up content on there. So for me, it's more like I like to spend my time either with my friends or my family, or like developing certain like skills that I want, like editing and things like that. I can cook. What do you need me to cook? My favorite food is mukimo, so we can start there. Okay, let me not lie. I can't make round chapatis. I can make chapatis, but they just won't be round. They'll be more, of a different shape. But we can cook, definitely. My first ever job was in a baby store called Baby Buntings, and I was like a sales chick. Those guys, you come, you put your stuff there, I tell you how much things are, all that stuff. We would go walk around the store, I can tell you a pram, I can tell you a cot, I can tell you top line, I can tell you everything. I really enjoy storytelling. I enjoy meeting new people. I enjoy travel, for sure I enjoy travel. And I enjoy just getting to know people and know why you are the way you are, why you ended up here and we ended up here in the same position, and telling that story and, being able to communicate and just, learn about someone and know about someone. And I think for me, journalism gives you that. You can be questioned, you can ask so many questions, but it's like, I'm a journalist, so, I'm allowed. It's okay. But it allows you to just get to know people, see the world, travel, and be able to present that information to people who didn't know. I think the Kenyan media is a great space to be in. I think, I'm very, because personally I'm very set in being in Kenya and growing in Kenya, and I guess making a name for myself in Kenya, because there are many great journalists who are there, from like Victoria Badiri right here, and everyone who are able to express themselves and do the things that they want to do, and that's what I really enjoy. That there's no, I want to explore this field, you can't do that. We can't talk about this. We can't do all this stuff. So I think in terms of the Kenyan media and its level of openness and willingness to adapt to what's happening in the changing times, I'm actually specifically in the digital department for Daily Nation, so the social media and all those. But I can't be idle. I have I'm always looking for other things as well. So I've managed to be able to do some writing, some lifestyle writing, some reviews of restaurants, which you just go to the restaurant, you get to eat, then you get to write about it, which isn't a bad life. And then recently now presenting for Nairobi News and doing the bulletins every day, Monday to Friday. And I think for me, if I had to put my experience all together, I'd say it was wholesome. I walk. If there's a type of exercise I do, I walk. When I was in high school, I used to swim and play hockey and rounders and netball and just all kinds of sports. But once university came, it just stopped. But at the moment, I walk. You can probably find me sometimes in Jaffrey's or around like where I live on the street, just walking up and down. First Ladies Marathon will be there.
You'll be there?
But I'll be walking it. Why stress yourself? Okay, it's not a walk like as in like, you know, you're walking. Like,
the power walking.
Exactly, those ones. The biggest person that I would say has been and still continues even after his unfortunate passing is Komla Dumar. Komla Dumar for me had like the perfect balance of storytelling, of journalism, of like, you know, serious stories and, you know, hard news and just, you know, feature kind of more human interest stories. So for me, Komla Dumar is the guy. The way he can be sat at a table with leaders at the same time, be on the streets and be just the same, you know, not be any different from what I feel like if I met him, he'd be the same guy that you see on TV, the same guy that you find on the street, the same guy you'd find in a restaurant eating, just, you know, consistent. At some point, of course, I would want to do my master's, but I think I'm still kind of figuring out. It changes every day in what I want it to be in, because I feel like you can't just do a master's in anything. You kind of need to know a bit more. So there's, of course, further education, and as well just traveling more and, you know, being able to tell the stories that I want to tell and see places, especially in Africa. I want to go to every African country. Don't let people tell you that, oh, you're in this department, you can't go to this department, or you're this kind of a person, or you're what they think your personality is, you can't try out this other stuff. If you wanna be a photographer and an accountant, be it. If you want to be I have a friend who's a ballerina and a biochemist, be it. And she, you know, top in both fields. So I think it's more like take control of what you want to be and listen to people. Like, of course, people will have opinions that might help you, but take it as an opinion, digest it, and then make your own decision. Hey guys, it's Muthoni, Muchiri, and I'm a news anchor on Nairobi News. Keep reading our stories on www.nairobinews.co.ke and catch our bulletins every day, Monday to Friday, on the same website. And on Sundays, we have our Snappy 7s.